Hey guys, so I'm doing another update, more or less because nothing has really happened and then just recently stuff has happened, so I figure I'd just wait. So I'm officially, so as of today, I'm 25 weeks and 4 days. And so I get winded really easily. I also get indigestion like all the time, which if you're on my Facebook, then you've already seen it. You've already seen me complaining about indigestion. I'm not at the point where I need a prescription yet. I'm still on level 1, which is the Tums. Level 2 is Zantac, and then level 3 is a prescription. I feel like there's a cat behind me. So I'm not at level 3 yet, but I'm getting to the point where the Tums isn't working. So I'm just wiping off some brushes while I'm here. I'm also officially into maternity pants, which is good. I mean, it was bad because I only had like 2 pairs, and one of them I couldn't really tuck into my boots that well, so I technically only wore like 1 pair of pants like all the time, and then leggings to supplement when I couldn't. But I had my OB appointment. Okay, so I had a couple appointments today. But the 2 main ones that I'm going to talk about are my glucose test and my OB appointment. So I've had some back problems. It's like lower back. So they're checking if it's a UTI, which she doesn't think it is because of where it is. And she's like, "Oh, is it here?" And she like pressed on it. It's like, "Yes, that's where it is." It's a muscle that's kind of like near your lower back, upper butt kind of area. But given I'm having lower back pain, she just wants to make sure that's actually what it is, and it's not like a different issue, because apparently when you're pregnant you can get a UTI very easily. So I also had to let her know because I took a glucose test today, and I got horribly sick. I didn't actually physically get sick, but about 20 minutes in, I started feeling, about 15 minutes in, but it was like 25 minutes when I talked to the nurse, by the time I talked to the nurse. But all of a sudden I started feeling like, if you've ever had your sugar just drop, then you know what I'm talking about. But if you haven't, it's basically you just get really shaky. Yeah, there's a cat. Okay. It's Penny wandering around. I got really shaky and sweaty, and I felt like I was going to be sick. So, and I knew I couldn't get sick because of the test. They're like, "Yeah, you can't get sick." And I'm like, "I don't know, my stomach doesn't feel well." So I tried to deal with it for about 10 minutes, so ish, maybe less. I go up to the nurse and I'm like, "Look, I've never done this before, so I don't know what's normal." I'm like, "But I really don't feel well." And at this point, I was clammy. Apparently I looked pretty rough too. So they put me in a back room because they're like, "You still have like 45 minutes, or yeah, it was about 40 minutes to half an hour left." So they put me in the back with a garbage can, and they're like, "Once this room is open, we're gonna have you go in there and lie down for a bit." I'm like, "Okay." So the feeling didn't pass, but it got a little better as time went on. I still felt like I ended up texting Matt because luckily it was close to lunch hour, but I texted Matt saying, "Can you come pick me up, because this is what happened and I don't entirely trust myself to walk home." So they wouldn't have let me drive anyways. That's what she was saying. She's like, if you had driven, she's like, we wouldn't let you drive. She's like, we would have made you wait until you felt better. Like, it's not a far, like, I walk there. It's not a far place to go when you're walking. It's about a half hour, 40-minute walk. Probably would have been about a half an hour if I hadn't had to stop at lights, but, yeah, so it's not terrible. It was fine. Like I said, it was near lunch hour, so I wasn't missing too much work, because I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm like, you already have to leave early to come pick me up for my OB appointment. But it didn't taste as bad because they actually keep it in a little fridge, so it tasted kind of like an orange crush, but which I like. And yeah, I'm still not feeling great. Like, I don't know. I felt awful like last weekend. So I don't know if maybe it's like a mixture of that as well. So at some point I am going to show you the baby's room, but we haven't really got stuff set up, and it's really just a mess of stuff in there. We have the crib in there. It's not set up. We're not. Seriously? Can you see her? She's walking out of the bathroom because she's just playing with the cupboard doors in there. So, yeah. Anyways, what was I saying? Yes. So we've already started, so we haven't painted, so that's why we're not doing the crib yet, because we need to paint first, and we want to paint because we got to get everything out still. And then we're gonna build the crib, and then we're gonna figure out everything. Friends of ours are giving us I still have to text them, say yes. Just reminded me. A friend of mine, she messaged me saying, hey, I have some dressers, and I was like, yeah. So I said to Mom, like, do you want to take them? Like, they're small, like, they're 3-drawer dressers, but I mean, that's fine. I mean, that can be, I don't really know what we're gonna do them for, but, because my original idea was to put everything in the closet, like to take the closet doors off and put everything in the closet, and then that way, she can grow with the closet, like as needed, change things up. But we'll see how that goes. Penny's just wandering around, like, you can see her, like, right. That's Penny. This thing is right there, Penny. But yeah, so side note, if you're pregnant and you're having back problems, mention it to your OB, which she said if it's not a UTI, which like I said, she didn't really think it was, but you gotta rule things out because when you're pregnant, it doesn't really show up as normal symptoms. But she said if it ends up being like that muscle problem, she recommended going for massage therapy. Which is fine. I just hope it works. I'm actually hoping it's just a muscle thing and it's not a UTI, because I don't have any other symptoms, but again, apparently it doesn't show up as the same symptoms, So I will have a vlog where I'm going to show you like the baby's room. That's coming in a bit. It's crazy to think in like 14 and a half weeks I will be giving birth-ish. It's also crazy to think that in 14 and a half weeks it's June. There's that. I am going to be vlogging more. I'm not going to continue saying I'm going to have a tutorial coming up soon, because I want to do one. I just don't have any ideas. So maybe by next week I will, because I'm meeting a friend. We're hanging out, and I'm going to stop at the Thinnick store. I can't really want to get that mochi palette from NYX, so we'll see. I don't know what else to say. I don't know. I got a couple of maternity things, and I got some more baby clothes, but okay, so the maternity things I'll show in another video, but when I'm setting up the room, when we're setting up the room, I will show you the baby clothes because I'll just kind of go over everything. Even though some of it you've seen, I've got a lot more stuff just because the lady who gave us the crib, well, I mean, my mom, my grandmother, my uncle split on it. They decided to do that. The lady felt bad for having to charge us because it's someone my mom knows. I was like, whatever, like, we're getting a crib and mattress and a bunch of sheets and clothes for less than what the crib naturally costs. Like, it wasn't at store cost, so I had no issues paying for it, because at the end of the day, you know, we need a crib. We were going to go buy it. This is just a better deal. It looks really nice. I can't wait to show you guys. So yeah, I'll do a whole video on that. I don't remember what else I was gonna say. Pregnancy brain is real, guys. Pregnancy brain is real. And it happens to me more than I'd like to admit. The acne has kind of calmed down. Every so often I do get really... Okay, cat. Every so often I do get a really bad breakout, but it's not as consistent as it was. I still have some scarring over here, which I feel is just going to be a thing. That was a cat scratching. I do not have a rabbit. But yeah, so I do have scarring. So, for the record, there's a cat there, and there's a cat directly behind me. I'm not going to show you just because it's not that easy. Oh, no, there he goes. See, there's her and him. Penny and Angel. Anyways, yes, so, I got stuff coming. I will do a tutorial soon. I just, like I said, I need to get some inspiration. And I think with maybe, like, we've had some really nice weather, so I'm hoping with this nice weather will come with some inspiration to I keep looking at a bunch of I mean, I've been doing this in this video as well. I'm either looking outside or I'm looking at my makeup just because I'm like, I really need to think. I'm trying to think of an idea. I'm trying to look at my stuff and be like, oh, this is a great idea, but yeah, that's about it. I'm sorry this video is so long.